So my first guitar teacher back when I was 15 was a big believer in single coil pickups. For him, it was really all about the versatility. They can do a lot of the things that humbuckers do with the right settings. You can get that thicker kind of sound if you push it, if you sort of dial off the tone, push up the mids. But it's sort of hard to get a humbucker to clean up like a single coil. And there are certain things you can do with single coils that you just can't get from humbuckers. There's that sort of in-between strat sound, the out-of-phase sound. There's sort of the jangle, the chime of a Rickenbacker. Humbuckers, though, are chunkier, a little harder to push out of their natural sort of sound, that warm, darker sound. Even if you use the bridge pickup, it can be biting, but it's got this heft to it. And it took me a long time, I would say probably a decade of playing guitar, before I really began to understand what I wanted to sound like on the instrument. And to me, it was humbuckers. There's a little more fight to humbuckers. You can dig into them. And there's something about that I really like as a guitarist. And I know that's not for everybody. Some guitarists want to be able to cover all their bases, and some gigs demand it. You need to be able to produce a lot of different tones, and it's good to be able to have that versatility, but it's also good to have an understanding of what you respond to as a guitarist. Do you want that openness, that chime? Do you want sort of that versatility to it? Or do you want something that's kind of heavier and thicker, something that, when you push, it pushes back. It doesn't open up. That's the kind of stuff that I think really defines what you're going to sound like as a guitarist. Because tone isn't something that's out there, that's pre-measured, that you can just find and put on. There are plenty of, multi-effects, modeling amps that can give you a lot of different sounds. But the tone, your tone, is really something you build. It's something you understand slowly and over time, and it is the interaction of all these pieces of your fingers and the strings and the pickups and the pots that they're going through, and the effects you're using, and the amps you choose, and all those decisions you make all the time. That all makes up your tone. It's not one thing, and it's something that you have to craft yourself. We'll be talking about all this stuff and more at my Guitar Tone workshop at Sarah Jane's Music School on Saturday, January 14th from 1 to 3 p.m. You can go to sarahjanesmusicschool.com to register.